randomizers, it's Jaycon here, and for today's video we take you deep underground, have some relatively new tools here, and some supplies, so yeah, underground. And we have a button here, we are going to press to reveal a secret passage to some diamonds, and I fooled you, we are not deep underground, we are on a super flat world. Now that button there supposed to put me into creative mode, but we're just going to roll with it. And today we are going to show you the glory of Pistons. Just a little background on Pistons. They started out as a mod, and then Notch implemented them, but kind of messed it up a bit. And we'll show you how it is here. The brown wool pistons are regular pistons, and the green ones are sticky. Any block pushed by a piston still responds to gravity. Sticky pistons will not hold it. Sticky pistons can both push and pull, but neither of them can push or pull obsidian. They can push up to 12 blocks. This one here tried to push a 13th. As you can see, nothing happens and the piston jams. And if it's a sticky piston and it pulls back, it'll pull back the closest block. Now all these blocks you see here can't be pushed or pulled by pistons. We have obsidian and bedrock, and the rest of these are entities like chests and ender chests and an enchanting table. But they can push and pull crafting tables. Now, another interesting thing is how pistons receive redstone. They can, if it's in a straight line going into the piston, it'll receive it. But if it turns around it, it will not receive it. Whether it is around it or near or going directly into it, if it's the block above it, as you can see here, it will activate the piston. You can get around the fact about going directly into it with repeaters, and I think you can just see Sergeant there playing Skyrim, Steam, and it's same principle applies. Now, they can push and pull. Sorry about that. They can push and pull rails, which is important later. But if they try and push it up or down, the rail will break. They can push and pull. If they push and pull both of the blocks, then it'll work. But if it tries to push it onto a block that cannot support a rail, the rail will again break. Now, on to our practical uses. At the beginning of the video, there's my apparatus there. We showed you a door, which was essentially this. I made it out of glass, which is the skeleton. And yeah, that's a door. Pretty basic use. Pistons work best in cave environments when there isn't that much open space to show the pistons. Iron golem in the background over there. Oh yeah, and today I'm going to be showing you 15 different uses. Last time it was 10, but I made like 13, and then I just kind of shoved 2 more in there because I like even numbers, or roundish numbers. Oh well. The second good use for it is a trap. Now, the person is walking, pistons open up, and they fall in. Pretty simple. Pistons are marked a landmark with redstone because it let them transfer into the physical Minecraft world in a sense, allowing them to alter and move blocks. This is one of my personal favorite uses, which is the faith bridge, where you have to walk at a specific speed, and then you can change the speed depending on these repeaters you see here. And yeah, you can make it fall out under you when the person's not expecting it, or they have to walk and not run, or they have to run and stop at a specific point. But yeah, that pit can be filled with anything really. Lava, water, death. This is a good use of repeaters here, which is logic circuits. A simpler logic circuit, because as you saw in my repeater video, which I will probably put an annotation of, they need something to jump to, and they will go through solid blocks. So if I'm activate that and then step on here, it'll reach the redstone lamp. So if it's not, it'll just stop right about there. So this is another one, which is that. Probably gonna breaking that glass. This is just another one which is revealing things such as dispensers, and if you pretend that was stone, it would be kind of hard to see it coming other than the pressure plates, but yeah. Shoot snowballs at you. the generic apparatus here. Trying to show the circuitry, which I don't normally do. So here we have, so this is mainly just aesthetical purposes they can be good for, allowing water to flow. They will delete water, in a sense, if it pushes a block onto it. You can see a crater here of a more advanced version of this thing I tried to build with several sets of TNT, but yeah, it pushes lit TNT and other entities, which you will see in a later demonstration. In this case, it pushes it into water. The way I made before, there wasn't enough water, and everything kind of blew up. What's next? This is where it's important that it can, push and pull. For right now, we'll break that. It can push and pull rails, because we launch the rail, and it just continues on its way. But if we take our minecart, bring it back here, and complete this circuit, after it goes onto there, it pushes it to the side and changes its direction. And if this was stone, not glass, and you were moving quickly, it would be kind of hard to see, and suddenly you're pushed into, I don't know, lava. This is a pretty simple apparatus, just kind of pushes you into this pit. Kind of hard to see coming. If, like, again, it works good in cave settings, like 2x2 tunnels, which is why most of these are set up like a 2x2 tunnel would be, because it's easy to conceal the pistons. This one is more or less for obstacle courses, how if I hit that lever, it allows me a way to get up here, and allows me to listen, I'm good at this game, I promise. Whatever, it would allow me a way to get up here, and I love how it only doesn't work when I'm trying to do the demonstration. Allows me a way to get up here, and that could be time, that could be anything really. And it would look cool that it just kind of popped out of the walls if this wasn't all glass. And I made most of this glass just to simplify it. This one is a little more interactive, as in there's light here, and when the pistons push, it breaks things like torches and signs. So the pistons break the torches, and you can't see. Kind of useful for aesthetical purposes. Where was I? Oh yeah. This is the simple conveyor belt method, which we'll get to in that demonstration too. Turn that off and on quickly, and slowly pushes things along here. This has more practical implementations when I get to that cobblestone generator, but now we'll turn this one off before it lags everything up. Now this one it has a logic circuit in it, but mainly this is a elevator, and a pretty decent design for an elevator. Yeah, it pushes you up slowly but steadily. You can speed it up, but it gets a little glitchy. And as you can see, one piston pushes the other, and then the top piston pulls the other one back, and then that one pushes it up again. And as you can see, it slowly pushes me up to here, which I pre-planned. And yeah, it should stop there. Now it can also go back down if I didn't lose that piston. It can also go back down by simply reversing their orientation, as in the pulling one is the sticky piston's on the bottom and the regular piston's on the top, and then I can ride it back down. You can have two of these set up if you really wanted to, but it'd be kind of complicated. This is more or less a primitive elevator design. I may get into a better elevator design in the future because I have a friend that designed a pretty good elevator. Break those for now. So yeah, getting back to our conveyor belt, which I hope you guys remember because it was 2 seconds ago. We have cobblestone generator attached to conveyor belt, and we'll slowly push these out into our next display, which I had not foreseen when I built it. Yeah, this one's weird because I didn't time it right, but it'll go on moments of it producing a lot and then slow down, which I guess is good because it'll produce it really quickly, and then you can mine it, then you start producing really quickly. Yeah, I timed this terribly. This one's annoying because your only way to turn it off is to break it. and Bandicam decided to freak out on me. Yeah, that's just a primitive design. I'm really sorry about that. I know this is kind of a haphazard video, but I built most of this in like the middle of the night when I couldn't sleep. So, yes, so this one. This is a simple crushing mechanism we have here. Person walks in, hits button, crushes their face. If I was in survival, probably gonna die in front of all of you here. Or just slowly suffocates me. In the original piston mod, it used to crush things. Like if you put 2 pistons, kind of like this, I want to say, it would crush the block in between. Or better yet, like this, it would crush those blocks. But yeah. So this one isn't practical, but pistons are fun. Some people don't want to admit it, but they're fun. So this is a little ride I devised with Rainbow Wolf. And even I'm pretty sure this could be transferred into some kind of practical purpose, like in an adventure map where you'd have to time your jumps right when they pop up out of lava. So, yeah, the point of these videos are to show you the apparatus, and I went a little too far into practical implementation with some of these. It's a bit more scatterbrained than my Redstone repeater video, and I am ranting. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm sorry this one was pretty long, but I guess I'll just see you guys next time when we play with Redstone again. So,